Do you know what your greatest risks are? If not, it's time to figure that out so that you can be ready for whatever comes. Hey, Provident Preppers, I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Kylene. And I'm excited to find out how last week's focus on sanitation went for you. Make sure you leave a comment below and let us know the things that we can do to help you be successful. This week's focus is foundational to your success, and it is actually evaluating your risks, knowing what things you need to prepare for, and developing a family emergency plan that includes ways to mitigate those risks so that you and your family have the best possible outcome.
Now, you could argue that this one maybe should have come first, but the three that we've already talked about are so important. They're going to be part of your plan no matter what. So let's talk about other things that may be impacting you or risks that you need to plan for.
The first task for this week's focus is to evaluate your potential risks that are in your area specific to you. So the best way to do this is to do an internet search and search for potential hazards in your city, in your county, and in your state, and then make a list of all of those potential hazards. The second thing is to take that list and figure out some potential ways that you could mitigate or lessen the impact of each of those risks. So take them one at a time. Earthquake is a really popular one for us. So what can we do to make our home and our family more earthquake resilient? So make a list of those.
Now, number 3 is update your written plan. With all this new information, update the family plan, including how you're going to respond to these things, and then make sure that's available to everybody involved. Your family, any friends, whoever is in your community, make sure that they are familiar with that.
So this is our family plan, and in this binder we have some important emergency documents, but we also have things like pictures and thumb drives with important documents on them. We have maps with the destination of every place that we may need to go in an emergency for our evacuation plan, and that's another week. But having this written plan, we also have the basics of the plan posted. When you first come in our home, there's a closet door where the coats go. And inside that door, we have a list of all the contact information for the members of the family. In case there's a certain kind of emergency, this is what you do, this is what you do, a list of last minute items that need to be grabbed. And we'll talk more about that in the evacuation one, but this is all part of that family plan and communicating. So that's really, really important, right? The plan is of no value if you don't communicate it with those who need to know about the plan and who may be involved with it.
As always, we're going to provide links for videos and posts that will help you along this path. Now, in our situation, we are somewhat subject to earthquake. That seems to be the big thing, but we're also subject to financial issues, grid down situations, drought, pandemic. You know, we have this whole array of things that we have to look at. Now, we're not at much risk for tornadoes. There have been an occasional one, but not anything major. Hurricanes, and in our particular area, we don't have much problem with flooding. But we also do have this big list of things that we are really focusing on.
You have your challenge. Go get to work and focus on that this week, and let's make some great progress. And then for the question of the day, what risks are of the greatest concern to you? And what are you doing to mitigate those risks or lessen the impact that they would have on your family? Comment below, and thanks for being part of the solution.